To the Sigmas of Australia, I think this goofy air government have been capping. Not just now, but for a long time. There'll be no phantom tax under the government.
There's gonna be phantom tax.
They're yapaholics. They're also yapaholics. Even though he's the Prime Minister of Australia, sometimes it feels like he's the CEO of Ohio.
You don't have enough riz to be an Ohio senator.
If I did not mention the ops who want to cut WA's GATS and services tax.
GATS!
The decision. Though some of you cannot yet vote, I hope when you do, it will be in a more goated Australia for
Goated
a
Australia
aura. Skibidi.
Skibidi!
What on
She
earth?
just said Skibidi at the end for no reason. It's Australian politics, Waffle. They're goated with the sauce.
No, that is something else.
Skibidi. Alright. You ready?
Okay, on my count. 3, 2, 1, go.
Today I rise to address an oft-forgotten segment of our society. I speak of Generation Z, who will be playing a substantial role in the next
Y'all don't
election,
say Z.
and Generation Alpha, who will start to come of age the election after. It is for this reason that I shall now render
Confront, you stupid bitch, and get in the shelter!
Language they're familiar with. To the Sigmas of Australia, I think this goofy air government have been capping. Not just now, but for a long time.
Y'all been
A
capping.
few of you may remember when they said there'll be no phantom tax under the government.
There's gonna be phantom
They're
tax.
yapaholics. They're also yapaholics. They yap non-stop about how their cost of living measures are changing lives for all Australians. Just put the fries in the bag, little bro. They tell us that they're locked in on improving the housing situation in this country. They must have brain rot from watching too much Kai Cenat and forgot about their plans to ban social media for kids under 14. If that becomes law, you can forgo skull emoji all about watching Duke Dennis or catching a dub with the bros on Fort.
You want to catch a dub,
Is
Ozzy?
this Prime Minister serious? Even though he's the Prime Minister of Australia, sometimes it feels like he's the CEO of Ohio.
You don't have enough
I would
riz
be
to be an
taking
Ohio
an L
senator.
if I did not mention the ops who want to cut WA's GATS and services tax.
GATS!
The decision voters will be making in a few months' time will be between a mid-government,
mid-government
opposition, or a crossbench that will mog both of them. Though some of you cannot yet vote, I hope when you do, it will be in a more goated Australia for
Goated
a government
Australia.
with more aura. Skibidi.
Skibidi!
What on
She
earth?
just said Skibidi at the end for no reason. It's Australian politics, Waffle. They're goated with the
No,
sauce.
that is something else.
No, it's obviously a publicity stunt.
No, she gave that speech in Parliament.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a publicity stunt.
I
to
mean,
get her more attention.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a stunt to appeal to the youth. You know, all those young Gen Z voters. Got to let them know that this political party has Riz.
Sigma Riz.
They got Sigma Riz. Okay, they're like the prime ministers of Ohio. Skibidi. And then she just leans in at the end. Skibidi.
Oh, she's also an independent. That explains a lot.
What does that mean? Okay, well, I can't say anything. Our independent party had literal brain worms, so.
Started off as a Labour, but went independent. That explains.
The Labour Party,
number of
that's
things.
like y'all's it's like y'all's Democrats. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
There's Labour and Liberal, and well, Labour is
Liberals
like the Democrats, Liberals
like the
are
Republicans.
the Republicans.
Ah. Okay. And she went independent, so I guess she's like guess she would be like the equivalent of our like libertarians.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Jesus Christ. Oh, well, I think if Donald Trump gave speeches about how much Riz he has to appeal to the Sigmas. And promises no phantom tax. And then ends his speech with Skibidi. Might have a shot at winning this election. Already been on Aiden Ross's stream, so, you know, you're trying to appeal to the youth. It's time to go full send. Okay? You want to catch a dub? That's how you do it. Not with the bros on fort. But with a goated speech. Skibidi. Oh, how you been, Waffle?